The layout of the characters in Skyfall had a huge impact on the structure of the characters in our film. Firstly, the antagonist in our film is a detective, just like James Bond. James Bond is an iconic male character, much like in many successful thriller films. As James Bond is a very famous and successful thriller film, we thought that using a similar character structure would make our film more interesting. James Bond always catches the bad guys, and in Skyfall, this antagonist once worked for the MI6 exactly like Bond. We have used a situation like this in our film as a detective is studying a crime that one of his colleagues has committed. The dramatic effect of the plot twist heightens the drama and suspense in the film, overall making it much more interesting for the audience to watch. As a group, we decided to have a female character for the victim, as it heightens the empathy felt as the male overpowers her. Skyfall and Taken were both films we took inspiration from for this character. The Bond girl in 007 films are always protected by James Bond, making his character seem more heroic. This is why we included a female victim in our film, as it makes the murder seem even more tragic, therefore making the protagonist seem more heroic. As well as Skyfall, Taken stereotypically shows the female character of the film as the damsel in distress and the male as the iconic hero. We have adopted this into our film as the victim of the murder is female, who is being attacked by the murderer. In many films, the murder victim will be a female, as this heightens the suspense and the power of the males in the film. The protagonist is so important in our film as he makes the events come together. The phone call between the antagonist and the protagonist is the most important section to the film, because here we see the contrast between good and bad. These two characters have personalities from two opposite ends of the spectrum. Therefore, the fact that they work together makes the film so interesting. This character brings together all of the action and is the catalyst for the twist in the film, as he helps introduce the murderer as a detective as well. The protagonist is effective, as we have dressed the character in very smart clothing and he has a serious nature about him. The clothing of this character exerts power and shows the audience that this character will take charge of the events in the film. We made sure that the protagonist for our film was a good experienced actor, therefore the film will look effective and realistic. As he has the most important role, this character needs to be taken seriously on screen.